Hi, beautiful souls. Today I'm sharing a little light on making decisions, decision making. We all have to make decisions in life. Sometimes they can be easier than others. Sometimes we go along, we see a pair of shoes, we go, yes, I really love those, we buy them, boom, easy. Other times it can take us quite some consideration and perusal in purchasing a single pair of shoes. Of course, I use a pair of shoes as a bit of a joke because, well, let's make light of things as much as we possibly can. But when it comes to making decisions about things that are actually really on a much larger scale, and actually just making decisions on a smaller scale too, if you're not already applying your heart in this process, then may I invite you to open up your heart and allow your heart to be more coherent, because this is the new earth way of being. New earth ways of being are all heart focused, all about the heart, all about living with heart, through heart, and with heart for everything, as a unified field, as one. Of course, we are all individuals and all of that, and everybody's light is an important part of the collective. But I must remind you that whilst we're traversing new ground and moving with grace and ease in many ways, or through the chaos, as we open up to more loving ways of being here on this earth, then decision making really is something that everybody must adjust to that frequency of heart, to the frequency of heart-based decision making. It's very easy to slip back into old ways, and it's very easy to keep using old methods to come to agreements on things. But if you don't shift in all areas, you will stay stuck. And if you stay stuck, then you're not going to allow yourself to ascend with ease and grace. You might certainly ascend at some point. Everyone will at some point. But if you are wishing to move through these changes and these shifting, all these big shifts that are occurring, if you want to move through them gracefully and easily and smoothly, then you need to be looking at all areas in your life where you have been applying a certain way of doing things, and upgrade every single area. And when you upgrade every area, the easiest way to know is this in alignment with love? Am I using my heart here? Am I applying my heart? Does my heart feel truly open here? And you do that by just placing your hand on your heart, closing your eyes. You don't have to close your eyes, but until you get a good feel of your heart space and that beautiful open doorway to the cosmic heart of all, then you will need to do that in order to practice getting that feeling. And once you feel that feeling, and once you know that feeling, then you can't mistake it. You can't get it wrong. You'll know, like, am I choosing with my heart, or am I choosing with my analytical brain and my mind and my ego? Is my ego getting in the way? Because even now, a lot of people's egos are still getting in the way, and it's stunting their growth. It's stunting their spiritual growth. And of course, the more hearts on deck, the more that we expand together, the better it is for the collective, because we're so close to that tipping point. And that tipping point is so palpable that anyone that is on this journey of ascension is cheering on the collective and willing everyone to, see those little things that may assist them, if that's something that they're interested in. Of course, there's no right or wrong to this. I say this all the time. Some people, they're not really interested in ascension. They don't even know what it is, and it's not something that is going to be on their forefront of their, day to day, and that's absolutely fine. But for those that are, and those that are really, really keen, well, isn't it wonderful if we can all just like come together and say, okay, so, well, you don't have to try. You don't have to try to do any of this. It's not about trying. It's not about being better than who you once were. There's no competition involved, not competition with anyone else or with even yourself. But what it does require is you opening your heart, and keep opening your heart, and keep opening your heart until you literally feel as if you are just heart, and that all of that ego construct has just dissolved and dissipated. And decision making is a huge part of the human existence. And whilst the humans are changing and up leveling, because like the human is really the lowest form of all of the different expressions that we can experience as life through different time spaces and realities and existences. But we are up leveling, and we can become anything that we choose and wish to be. And it's because we are here and we've been practicing polarity for thousands upon thousands upon thousands of years. And when humanity has been practicing polarity, division, divide, separation, it distorts. And so when decision making has been happening in the past, it has always been about, is this better for me? Is this going to be best for me? And it's always about the individual instead of about the collective. So it's always been a very, very selfish way of deciding on something. A selfish way rather than a collective, all-encompassing way. Now that doesn't mean that you don't get to choose your experience, doesn't mean that you don't get to have fun. And of course you do have to take care of yourself, because when you take care of yourself, you can take care of others. But there's ways of doing it. And of course, in the past, it's always been very much focused on the money. Or will I make more money if I do this? Will I have more money if I do that? If I make this decision, will this bring me more wealth? And it's all just so crazy, because money is such a big illusion. It's all part of the human experience to see what would you do if you were just considering money, or how would you choose a different avenue if you were living by your heart and you weren't concerned about the money, if you weren't concerned of that. So this is my message for today. Today I'm going in for a procedure. Hopefully they'll be able to come up with some solution for this cough thing that I've been dealing with for a while. And hopefully they will make not only heart-based decisions, but decisions that they must make for the greater good of my well-being, because that would be very nice of them. And there's another aspect I just want to mention with decision making. When you have an open heart and you're making a decision with presence, you're fully there. You're fully there in that decision making experience, and you're fully enthusiastic about it. You're not giving away your power to your ego. You're not weighing up the pros and cons and doing all of that malarkey, but you're actually really fully present and engaged in life, in living, and going, oh, isn't this fun? Because every aspect of life really should be fun. And so often we give away fun aspects of our life, thinking that it's arduous and difficult and hard. But you know, even if we make the wrong decision, or at least what we perceive as a wrong decision, there's always new doorways and pathways opening up which help us to learn and grow and expand. So we can never get anything wrong. There is no such thing as wrong. No wrong or right, no polarity, no duality, just experience as we grow. And I wish you all lots of joy on your paths, and ease and grace as you make decisions from an open-hearted space of love. Thank you for watching. My name is ZsaZsa. Like, subscribe and share if you feel called to do so. Thank you.